Okay, so this is to review how to find surface area using a net. And you guys learned this last year if you were in 6th grade pre-AP here. So we're actually going to start with number 2 here. It says to find the lateral surface area. So first of all, if you recall what surface area is in the first place, it's all the coverings of the outside of the shape. You tend to think of it like wrapping paper. Okay. Also, this is a net. A net is just a flattened out version of a 3D shape. And you can see where there's a big B right here. Big B on this one, it's standing for the base. And bases are always opposite from each other. So we're going to go ahead and label that. So because they want lateral, lateral means without the bases. So in this case, we don't want those. So we're just going to X them out. Okay? So now to get the surface area, all you're going to do is find the areas of the remaining shapes and then add them together. So for this shape here, to find the area, you would do 4 times 3, which is 12. And then opposite sides are congruent to each other. So if that one is 12, then that one is 12. Okay? This piece right here is missing a measure. Well, it matches up to this piece right here. And that is the same as the one straight across from it, which is 1.5. So that means this would be 1.5 times 4. And 1.5 times 4 is 6. And if that one is 6, then that one is 6. So now that we found all of our areas, the last thing we have to do is add it all up. 12 plus 12 plus 6 plus 6, and we get a total of 36 square feet is the lateral surface area. If the question had asked us to get the total surface area, then we would have also included those 2 bases. Okay, so that's a rectangular prism. We're going to go up here, and we're going to do this square pyramid. Okay, so this time it's asking us for the total surface area of the pyramid. You need to break it down into its parts of the base, which is a square. So the square is just 4 times 4, which is 16. And then you've got your triangles. The formula for a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So then the base and the height are perpendicular from each other. So you would do 1/2 4 times 6. So 1/2 of 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24. 24 divided by 2 is 12. So that means that each triangle is 12. And then you already know that the base was 16. So to get the total surface area, you would need 4 12s, which is 48. And then also add your base of 16. And you get a total of 64 square centimeters. And that's how you do a pyramid. Okay? So now we're actually going to go to the back of the page, and we're going to look at this number 2. All right? It says the block of cheese shown below is wrapped in shrink wrap. How many square inches of shrink wrap are needed to cover the cheese? So the key here being cover the cheese, that's your clue that it's surface area, okay? Now, what's missing from this is a net. So when you don't have a net, last year, hopefully you guys learned to draw one, if they didn't give you one, okay? So I'm going to start by drawing, hopefully, a decent net here. And since it's a right triangle, that tells you to make a right triangle coming off here. All right, and then simply transfer your labels from the block of cheese over to here. So I can see that the 2 things that made my right angle were 2 and 6. So I'm going to put a 2 right here and a 6 right there. And then my other measurement that I have is 3.5. Well, 3.5 is what's connecting the 2 bases, because right, the triangles are the bases. And so that would be here, 3.5, okay? And so hopefully you're starting to see that we do have almost all of our measurements that we need. We are missing a measure. Does anybody see what measure it is? Hopefully, somebody said, well, we don't know how long that is, and the reason you need to know that is because you need to know how long this is, which would be the same as that since they match. And how are we going to figure out what that missing side is? I'm hoping you were thinking Pythagorean theorem, since it's a right triangle. And so we're going back to our old friend here, the Pythagorean theorem. So that would be 2 squared plus 6 squared equals c squared. So then c is about 6.3. So that means the length of this side is about 6.3. So that means that's 6.3 and that's 6.3. This is 6.3. And then up here, if this is 2, this is 2. And as we tried to tell you guys, things are not going to scale, which is obvious since I drew it by myself. Okay, so let's take it shape by shape. This first rectangle right here would be 3.5 times 2, which is 7. This rectangle in the center would be 6 by 3.5, which would be 21. The bottom rectangle would be 3.5 by 6.3, which is 22.05. And then we have our 2 triangles. So the triangle, I'm just going to write this one out to the side, again, is half BH. So then that would be 1/2 of the base and the height are the things that make the right angle, correct? So then that would be 6 times 2. So 6 times 2 is 12, divided by 2 is 6. So each triangle would be 6. And so then you finally want to get a grand total by adding 7, 21, 6, 6, and 22.05. And if you do, you get a total surface area of 62.05 square inches. Okay? So hopefully this was a good little quick review for you from last year. What we would like for you to do is go ahead and finish the page, the front and the back. The front, by the way, it'll help you out because down here there are some answer choices because, of course, there's a nice cheesy riddle at the top. How do you find the treasure area of rectangle prisms, right? There's a riddle below. It's missing off of the smart, but on my paper it says, what is the king of the pencil case? And so that's the thing you're supposed to be solving. Anyway, so far we would have, for number 1, we got 64. And so 64 was E. So wherever it has number 1, then you would put E in it. Hopefully you guys can bear that. Be ready to come to class tomorrow with any questions because, like I said, this is something you learned last year. We are only going to spend this lesson going over it. We are moving on starting the next day.